1, 2, 3.
Let's go! So today is a non-edit
yeah.
video. Today we're gonna discuss two questions.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So picky. Today we're gonna discuss two
I think you
questions.
should go more.
Oh my god, let me talk! Today we're gonna discuss two questions that was asked from us by our Queen Penguin.
Yeah, yesterday, basically, as you guys know, we're doing the Queen Penguin class, which is like an 8-week program, so it's like an intense program.
It's an intense program.
Like a Tuesday, so we have like a task check time, and then also consultation. It's like a group consultation. So basically, we are sharing, what we talked about yesterday here.
Because the problems or the struggles that they are going through is a common struggle for all small business owners.
Yes.
And the first question of one of our queens is she's wondering how can she improve her influencer marketing, because the influencer she got is no longer producing sales.
Yes.
And that happens. It happened to us several times as well. And I think this happens to a lot of small business owners. So Harry, what did you suggest to our queen when she said that her influencer?
But it's like Q&A style.
So for the small business out there, number one, maybe
it's basically that we're talking randomly here, but today's main topic is like influencer marketing and then also B2B marketing. So after you watch this one, so I think that you have the idea
on how to choose,
and then at least you will not fail. Like at least you will not do the same, or mistakes. So came from our experiences, also Penguin class students. The influencer marketing, right? I think people misunderstand the influencer marketing.
Interesting. I am reacting to you.
It looks like a scripted. Just be natural. Like it's so hard to talk to. Like.
If I'm natural, I'm gonna punch you.
Don't hit me. I'm still injured. But anyway, influencer marketing. I think many people are misunderstanding.
Why?
Like our students are, and then she basically chose the account who have a lot of followers.
True.
Right? So I think she was using the hashtag, and then she was
she asked for a ambassador application.
I see. So because what I said yesterday is like our recently like ambassador marketing is already became the trend.
You mentioned that to
and
me
then
yesterday.
it's basically already ads. It's basically already advertisement.
That's
so like before we were consuming the advertisements from the TV, and then now we're just consuming the advertisement from the SNS, social media, and then it's just changed. And then I don't know the situation in Philippines, but we don't really believe ads, right? So do you believe the TV commercial? Like, do you believe that company because of the TV commercial? Because TV commercial is saying that this is a good product. Like we don't know. And then it just became to our influencer marketing, and then influencer, those people who just have the big number of the followers, and then maybe they're just pretty face or like a cool face, cool actor, or maybe they showing that like bikini photo, like, I don't know, that's sexy, or that those people can get.
I will cut it. I will edit it.
No, you cannot edit this one. Why you need to edit? Like, because I'm telling the truth. Because this is the influencer marketing. And then they don't have any loyalty. They don't have any connection with fans.
That's so true.
It's just like numbers.
Yeah. Let me add to that. The difference before when influencer marketing was starting is it was a word of mouth marketing. That's why it's very successful before. But now they became kind of like models, wherein they don't have suggestive capacity anymore. So most of the influencers now, they became just models, posing, providing good photos. They're only there for exposure. If we're gonna go through the funnel of sales, instead of going down to the trust level, they are now on the exposure level, because most of them don't have connection to their community, or maybe they don't even have connection to the brand that they're promoting. I like it. That
So it's like influencer marketing, like, if you're considering to, idea of the influencer marketing itself is like,
it should be a word of mouth marketing.
It's okay, but like, let's change the mindset, like not doing the influencer marketing, but like let's consider the ambassador marketing. So the difference between influencer and ambassador is like influencer, basically we recognize the people who have the big account, right? But like ambassador is like what I said yesterday is, or to our Queen Penguin class member, is like pick your 10 loyal clients
and
that who already have the experience to buy something from you, and then those people, even they have only like 100 accounts or 100 followers or 200 followers, but at least they have like a 10 friends or like a 20 friends, at least they have the friends, and then those that will have more impact for sure. So compare with like the one person who has like a 20,000 followers but no connection. But I think it's better to choose a person who have only 100 followers but who had 10 real friends and then to get talk to.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
That's so true. Maybe let me put this in a bigger perspective as well. If what you're looking for is exposure, go ahead. Go target the accounts, the big accounts, if you can afford the celebrities, and this will give you the exposure. This will give you the brand awareness campaign. But if you're looking for sales, which I think most small business would prefer, do what Harris was suggesting. Go to an ambassador kind of system that target your top 10 clients and convince them to promote you as an ambassador. And then in exchange, you can give them some freebie that they would even appreciate as well, because they love your brand already. You don't need to convince them to love your brand. I like it. Sometimes you say some good things, huh?
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Mimi.
Yeah, so before let me summarize that. Before you go to influencer marketing, know what's your purpose. If your purpose is just exposure and brand awareness, go ahead. Choose the big accounts. But if your purpose is sales, we suggest make an influencer out of your evangelist in your product, which evangelist of the brand.
Why you talk like the presentation? It's basically like a non-editing video. It should be
why are we always complaining in front of the camera? I was just summarizing.
Why I cannot do that?
Oh, why can?
Okay, let's go next. Alright, okay. Let's go next.
Okay,
B2B
next
marketing.
B2B marketing. So one of our queens as well, she asked because
It sounds really nice, right? One of the queens.
yeah, one of our queens. So if you haven't, we have another.
We accept guys too, actually.
Yeah. Please,
not only
because all of the queens now are queens. So if there's guys, you will be queen and king penguins.
King of penguins.
Yeah. So
do we have king of penguins anyway?
Yeah. There are king penguins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see. I'm familiar with like a queen penguins.
Yeah. Anyways,
okay.
My point here is, if you're not familiar with the Queen Penguin program, it's an 8-week program. It's an intense course. At the same time, consulting. Where are you going?
I just want to check the videos.
If
it's not working, it's disaster. So
it's a consultation, and we have weekly consultation. Actually, sometimes 2 times a week. And then we have an intense course, 2 hours, and then we monitor their progress and whatnot, and we strategize with them and for them. So our next run is July.
This advertisement.
Yeah, this is advertisement.
Okay, good. You apply what I taught you.
Yeah. Okay, so one of our queens, she asked, how is she able to target the B2B? B2B meaning to say your business is for another business owners. And then her question is, she doesn't know how to attract the business owners. So what did you suggest?
Yeah, so what I said yesterday is you need to be the person who can always give value for them. If you can establish your position
as the expert in the industry.
Yes, so basically you can be the mayor. You can be the mayor of industry. You can be the mayor of like a dry flower industry in Manila, like Makati. I know only Manila and Makati. And QC.
Yeah,
QC, the new place that I learned recently, but I don't know where it is. So you need to be the mayor. And then what is the definition of the mayor? So basically mayor is a leader who can always share the good tips, the valuable tips for them, and then who can basically just that's like this. It's like giving the valuable information. So why Kamila's Penguin Academy can establish like this is because we're sharing the valuable knowledge for you guys. So that's why you guys are watching this and are listening this. So what I suggested yesterday to her is because her client is also the business client, the flower shops or like artists. So those people might have the difficulty for SNS marketing, and then also maybe that like a basic like a business things or some of those kind of stuff.
Logistics.
Yeah, so basically I suggested that you can exactly copy that what we are doing here, because you can share the tips of the dry flower, like a flower stuff, but it's too cliche and then it's anyone can do that. Anyone can think about it. But giving like you need to cross something. It's like basically cross creativity. Like if you want to sell the dry flower, so you need to cross something, not like only the dry flower, and then you prioritize that this cross thing. So that's what we suggested. So you can just share the business tips or the marketing tips for helping them, and if you help them, so they feel like she is valuable, like you're valuable, so it will happen, the connection will happen.
Yes. So if you are gonna go to B2B, aside from giving them tips in the industry, as Harry said, think about what's their problem. So for example, there was a time that we were thinking of going B2B, not only for dried flower but for resin parts as well. It's just that we don't have the time to do it because I was telling Harry.
We were trying.
We were trying to before, but it's just that going to B2B for supply is a little bit human resource intensive.
Yeah, and then we are living in Japan too.
Yeah, it's hard. It's kind of hard. So, for example, before in the UV resin, I created a Facebook group, and I noticed there that they have a problem on high quality parts. It's not readily available in the Philippines. We could have had supplied that, along with giving them tips on how to do UV resin and tips on how to conduct their business, on how to grow their business. So yeah, I like that idea. When I was invited to talk to in front of the students, they're entrepreneurial students, right? And they're asking how to grow their business online, and I told them that the main secret, actually it's not a secret, but not everyone is doing it, is that the people who give more and give value online are the people who wins.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so
you hesitate to give.
Yeah, before.
She was so hesitant to
True.
start a KPA like
because
just 1 year ago.
Yeah, when I was starting, especially when I was new, I was really like, I want to hide my suppliers. I don't want to tell people where I buy my suppliers, because at the time I was competing based on the product. Right?
Yeah. I think many people relate that, and then maybe you guys are doing that, so stop doing that. Stop doing that right now.
So give as much value.
Information is everywhere right now.
I like what Harry said, that information is everywhere. People can Google everything that you know.
Sure.
So your goal is to curate it for them. Curate the information, give it to them readily curated and structured. That's the value you can give. And yeah, that's about it. So today you learned influencer marketing and B2B marketing. So just to summarize, B2B marketing, to attract them, give value, and then know them and what's their problem, not only in the industry that they're in, but also problem in general as a business owner, because more likely they're business owners, or if they have problems, maybe their target is like moms. Then maybe give tips about moms if your B2B
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. You need to get out from your industry.
Yeah. Okay.
That's about it.
That's about it. And
it's a non-editing video, right?
It's a non-editing video, so
Should I say something stupid here?
Okay, so see you today. If you wanted to join, we have a penguin class. It's every Wednesday and every Saturday. It's a monthly subscription program. So just go to I think Jamie would edit the link down. Just go to the link. Don't forget to subscribe because we're releasing videos like this every week.
Don't forget.
That are tips and techniques, practical tips and techniques that you can learn in order to grow your business online.
Okay. That's about it.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Bye.
Okay, see you tonight.
See you.